What if I told you that Yuji Itadori in JJK Modulo is quietly turning into one of the most broken close to mid-range fighters in the dang verse? In the latest showing, we see that Yuji Itadori went against Mahito, and this man honestly put this dude through a waffle machine. He just did what Sukuna did to Kashimo. And that single move opens the door to an insane amount of evolution for his skill set. So let's break down what this means and what Yuji can honestly become. So let's get right into this video, guys. What's up, everybody? It's Jay Rizzy in here, and I honestly want you guys to know that we make JJK content constantly for you guys. So if you guys can be so kind, like and follow for more, because all I want to do is make the best content for you guys. So let's get straight into the video. Number 1, multi-target piercing blood. From a sniper to basically bro is a controller of the battlefield. As we know that his traditional piercing blood is a straight line, so it's a high speed, like, you know, it's a kill shot. But what makes it so important to know, its like main problem is that if you dodge that initial like reaction, that once it shoots out, it's not threatening. It takes so much for it to move, you know? But Yuji's version, it branches out from this. It'll track you down and adjust mid-fight. So that means he's not just a brawler anymore. He's now a range suppression unit. This man will just walk in before and, you know, he could just go in and scrap. But now he's gonna control a space like how Gojo controls infinity lanes, or like how Sukuna controls slashing zones. And what's crazy about this, we haven't seen it. He said, did I overdo it? So we know he has much more to this. So we possibly could see a curve control, so he could bend the shots around him like shields or even terrain. He could even delay the detonation of the blood orbs, that like a supernova, so he could be able to split it up possibly, then explode it after the impact, or even homing feints. So he'll do one branch misses on purpose to, like, you know how Sukuna and Gojo, where Gojo misread the red, and before you know it, he just tracked it down and made it like do the black flash counter. He could possibly do that, but on a different level of blood manipulation. So Yuji would basically become like a living domain of unavoidable pressure, bro. What I really love about this though is that we obviously know that Yuji already has a superhuman speed, he has black flash precision, and he has an instinctive battle IQ. We obviously know this from so far of the JJK series, but imagine this combo. Blood branches force movement, Yuji predicts the dodge, he closes the gap instantly, black flash lands at the same exact frame, they're off balance. And that's just not even offense anymore, bro. That's just checkmate. It's over. What's so amazing about this is that this is just his offense. If we were to go and talk about the defense of his blood manipulation, his endurance is above many other people. We know this to be the case as he's able to be somewhat on par to Maki, as that's a heavily restriction user. And he has self-blood manipulation, which honestly, I say that gives him infinite stamina builds, because his biggest trait always been his endurance. Now, pair that with blood control, he could reinforce his muscles with cursed blood flow, so it's like a temporary pseudo heavily restriction at max capacity. So he will seal his wounds mid-combat, overclock his heart and nerves for like a short burst basic going off. So think of it kind of like a Gear Second from Luffy or 8 Gates from Naruto. And then with like a black flash, oh, that's all in one body, bro. And I also want to add in to mention that if we know obviously that Yuji Itadori set his, you know, he placed a binding vow on Sukuna that he can only do his dismantles on him and it'll hit the soul. Now, what if I told you he's able to do this, but also with his blood manipulation techniques? So as we know, his soul awareness is so abnormal, his blood techniques might also evolve into a point that it could just do soul tracking blood piercing attacks that'll ignore your durability and hit the core existence of you. Anti-regeneration properties like Mahito's inverse. So like, meaning even immortal type of enemies can't just heal once they go against them. So we possibly might be seeing this against Deborah. And just also remember, I did make a video on why Yuji's so strong, you know, and different from Gojo, so go check that out. So remembering that Yuji's strength isn't loneliness like Gojo's, it's reliance, synchronization, and he has a shared burden. So I believe his ultimate evolution could be blood that syncs with his allies, cursed energy, so maybe he would coat his blood around them, giving them somewhat of like an armor, or a shared vision targeting, or even a battlefield wide support and offense fusion. So it's not like he's gonna be like, I'm the strongest, but we cannot be even like escaped. All of them are gonna, all of his like, he's just OP. So that aimbot style piercing blood wasn't just a cool visual for us to see, it was a damn warning. Yuji Modulo is not just some punch merchant as he used to be. Bro is a hybrid of a sniper, brawler, support, and soul executioner. And if this isn't the only beginning, then the battlefield itself is going to be moving the way he wants to.
Now, I would do a really full in-depth on what else he could do with his cleaves and dismantles, as we've already seen what he did to Mahito. But in all reality, we're hoping to see that he's going to clean up the whole Maharaga mess, as Deborah has left that whole battlefield. So in all honesty, I really would enjoy if that they honestly flesh out his full capabilities, because right now he's walking through people, but I would like to see some type of struggle, as this Maharaga has adapted to light-based attacks, so many other things that is just mind-blowing. So we will be seeing that next chapter, as there's no break. We're going to be getting everything in full detail. So in all honesty, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Do you guys enjoy videos like this? And not only that, what do you guys think about the Deborah and all of that stuff? So that being said, like, follow for more, and go be a freaking J-Hub and join the Discord as well. It's the link in when you go into my profile. So yes, let's go.